Alright, here we go. This is going to be a look at Abilash. Oh, shit. Abilash Boxeron. Let's go with that. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a look at Alonzo Hampton Wade, one of the OG Predators. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a look at Chuck Hardick, Hard Chuck 1. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a look at Cody Green, Perfect Buddy GA from the Georgia thing. Alright, here we go. This is going to be a look at David Shoemaker, whatever the hell you want to call it. Alright, here we go. This is going to be the remastered version of Twink Toilet.
So obviously if you're here checking this video out, that obviously means that you're a fan of TCAP. You like watching the stings from Chris on any of the ones he's done, his newer ones where he's more aggressive, his old TCAP ones, the ones in the middle that he did, Hansen vs. Predator and all that. Or maybe you like watching the individuals, the vigilantes on YouTube that do it, you know, Colorado Ped Patrol, Gordon Flowers, maybe the OG, Justin Payne, etc. Or maybe you like listening to people that spoof on them. Such as, well, I guess me, or maybe you've been around long enough to remember when Bass Shaman did it, or maybe you got started with Mr. Gigi's series that he did, or, probably like most of us, you just like all of it, and it's just something that you go to, whether it's just for entertainment purposes, or it's just to make yourself feel a little better. You're having a bad day, and you see these guys fucking up, and you're like, whew, I could be in their situation, good thing I'm not. That's how it all started for me back in the day. It's just a way to feel better, watch some TCAP and be like, well, I could be this guy who's getting exposed and humiliated on live, well, maybe not live, but on TV, you know, for trying to do something pretty much very vile by every account. Even prisoners agree. So anyhow, with all that said, you should recognize the intro, which the intro was Walls. You know, he always started all his videos with, alright, and then started talking with some little rambling, kind of like I just did. And, yeah, his content was pretty solid. He uploaded pretty regularly. He covered a lot of the guys. Even as the years went on, he would remaster, like, old videos. You know, maybe there was one that he did 4 years ago, and then he'd redo it just to kind of bring it back to light, bring it back to life. Maybe he was running low on options that he wanted to cover, so we'd cover a guy again that he already did. But, you know, it was pretty good. He had a good time. You could tell that he was enjoying himself. The way I envisioned what he was doing was that he was just sitting at his computer and just watching these videos and just goofing on them, you know, kind of like what I try to do. I try to do it like you're just hanging out with me and I'm just having a good time making fun of these idiots. And that's what his content was like. It just felt like he was like your bro and he's just goofing on them, and, you know, you could get a little giggle off with him. But yeah, for the most part too, his content wasn't too, like, edgy or whatever you want to say, extreme or anything. You know, he made fun of the guys, but it was kind of tame. It was like a PG-13 making fun of them, you know. I mean, the guys put themselves in the positions they were in, so whatever. But yeah, now Walls is somebody that I discovered, I don't know, a couple years ago now. I don't even know how I discovered him. I think he just kind of randomly showed up as like a recommended in my feed one day, and I was like, what's this? And gave it a look and liked it, and then I kind of watched some more. But then what happened was I started making my videos, and I didn't want to have influence from him. So I stopped listening to him because I was like, I don't want, like, jokes that he makes to show up in my videos, and then it's like I'm stealing from him. I want all the stuff I say to be unique to me. I want it to be my goofy reactions and stuff. So I stopped listening to him, but about, a little bit ago, maybe a little bit over a month ago now, I was just wondering how his channel was doing. So I wanted to see what his subscriber count was at, what his views were at, and all that kind of stuff. Because I know, last I knew, his subscriber count was like 55,000. And the reason I was thinking of it is because I kind of slack at uploading on this channel. I do very terrible. My upload rate is like one video every 3 to 4 months. I don't mean for it to be that poor. It's just I'm very busy and I don't have time to regularly do videos. But I was thinking about it, and I was like, you know, maybe if I actually tried a little harder, and even if I did just one video a week, even if I was able to do one a month, that's still a better upload schedule. And I was like, what's my potential that I could be at? You know, his is, you know, a lot, but he also uploaded 1 to 2 videos a week, I think. Could be more, I don't know. So I wanted to kind of see how he was doing, just to kind of gauge where I could potentially maybe be if I hustled a little harder at this. So I searched him up, and nothing came up, and I'm like, what? So at first I'm thinking maybe it's YouTube, you know? Walls has TCAP content, and that's not something that, you know, YouTube's friendly to. So I was like, maybe they're kind of like shadow banning him or something. Then I thought, you know, I was trying to listen to this at work. I was like, maybe it's my job. Who knows? I know we had some upgrades to our internet and everything. IT was in there like over the weekend, 1 week. So I was like, maybe there's some kind of like things that have been added into, you know, through our own systems. Now it's like blocking him. And I was like, that doesn't make sense though, because it's through YouTube. So I don't think it'd be that sophisticated to be able to understand what's okay through YouTube and what they should block. You know what I mean? If anything, it would just block YouTube as a whole, not specific channels. So I was like, it can't be that. That don't make sense. So I was like, maybe I spelled it wrong. Does he spell it with a Z? So I tried that. I even tried like searching up some of his videos that I knew were popular because I've watched him a couple times, and just nothing was showing up. And I'm like, what in the F is going on right now? And then I stumbled across a TikTok video, and the person was talking about it, and then I was like, oh. So I did my own research instead of stealing that TikTok video, and this is what has happened. So this is, I think this is off of Walls' Instagram. I didn't find this on Instagram. I don't have an Instagram, but I found this through a Google search. And it looks like his channel has been deleted by YouTube. That's why I couldn't find it. So Walls uploaded what YouTube said to him, and then he put a little excerpt down there. So it says, Walls, we have removed your channel from YouTube. Hi Walls, we have reviewed your content and found severe or repeated violations of our harassment policy. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube. We know this is probably very upsetting news, but it's our job to make sure that YouTube is a safe place for all. If we think a channel severely violates our policies, we take it down to protect other users on the platform. But if you believe we've made the wrong call, you can appeal this decision. You'll find more information about the policy in question and how to submit an appeal below. Then Walls said to this image that, not what I wanted to wake up to this morning. Over a decade of memories gone in an instant. I will appeal it, but I don't expect to win it. Thank you for all of the support. So, yeah, his channel has been deleted. And the first thing I think is, I hope he at least had everything backed up. I hope somewhere, maybe he has it backed up to Rumble, or backed up to Locals, or backed up to I don't know, somewhere, or at least at the very least hopefully saved, so that then he could re-upload to all those platforms. Rumbles, Odyssey, Locals, whatever else there is out there. But yeah, save to like a hard drive or something for now, so then he can at least have that access. Otherwise, that is such a waste. All that time and effort that he spent over the years. I mean, he said a decade. I don't think his channel's been around that long. Maybe it has. I didn't realize he was such a established channel like that. But regardless, it's just so much effort. All that time and effort that he took to make these videos. I'm sure there was editing involved. I don't think he just, one take, good enough, upload this now. So all that time to make the video, all the time to edit it, all the time to upload it, make thumbnails and all this, possibly promote it. You know, I don't promote my stuff. If you guys see it, you just happen to see it. But maybe he promoted his, put a little link on Twitter, put a link on Facebook or something. All that work, and YouTube just, okay, well, we don't like it, so we're gonna take it down. Bleh. That's just something so shitty about YouTube. And, like, the reason for it, I think, is such bullshit. They say, oh, you've violated our harassment. First off, the true definition of harassment is it has to be a repeated offense. And it has to actually be targeted to an individual. So, to start, it's not repeated. He makes one video about a guy. That's not repeated. It's not like he made 100 videos on one guy. then okay, maybe you could argue that he's harassing him. He makes one video, and like I said, maybe he remasters or remakes a video. Okay, so he makes 2 videos on one guy. Oh my god, that's such harassment. Second thing, it's not even targeted to the guy. Yes, he's making fun of these guys, but it's not to them. He's making fun of video footage that has already been released prior and has circulated the internet, has millions of views already, and that he's just making commentary on that footage that's already available. You know what I mean? He's not harassing anyone. It's readily available. He's making a transformative video, taking something that exists, making it his own, adding some goofiness onto it, and putting it back out into the world. So that way then you can have a different view of the same content. I mean, geez, if that's the case, then I'm not trying to advocate for this. Don't get any ideas, YouTube. But they might as well take down all the TCAP videos, even the raw footage, because that's bullying. Oh, you filmed yourself interviewing a guy that was trying to do some wrong, and now you're putting it out there for others to watch and keep the humiliation going. I mean, there you go. That's your argument. If you're gonna say that Walls is harassment and all this bullshit, like I said, he was pretty mild too. He wasn't like me. Like I try to go hard on these guys because I'm like, fuck these pieces of shit. They deserve it. Walls wasn't really like that. He was more subtle and just kind of passive aggressive with his jokes. And then that's harassing. All right, fucking dicks, meaning YouTube. It's like, I don't know why YouTube is like this too and why they stick up for these kind of guys. It's very suspicious and weird. They always are like that. Bass Shaman, I mentioned him like in my intro. He used to make good content, his TCAP stuff. It was funny. I liked it. He's basically what got me into... He didn't get me into TCAP. I was into TCAP already. But he got me into the community side of it. The people that make videos and stuff. His stuff was funny. He made skits all the time. He made songs. He did chat log readings and made voices. It was good. And like, YouTube would constantly take his channel down. He never even was able to get big when he did TCAP stuff. He'd get to like 5,000 subscribers and then they'd take his channel down. Then he'd build it back up to 5,000, they'd take it down. Now he just does random stuff, talking about Chris Chan and all of these other goofy people. And, you know, it's worked out for him. He's at like 100,000 subscribers now. But his TCAP stuff was awesome. But he does have it backed up. He has a website, www.bassshaman.com, and that's where a lot of his videos. I don't think all of them are there, but a lot of them are there at least. But yeah, they always bullied him. Now look, taking down Walls' channel. If I was more active, they'd probably be more focused on taking me down too. It's like, why do you stick up for these guys? What's even more annoying is these idiots brought it on themselves. Okay, nobody told them that they had to be in a chat room and talk to the kid. Okay? Even if it was an accident, you don't have to continue. You could be like, oh, whoops, what? You're 13? Ew, get out of here, kid. And then block them or whatever, and then actually find an adult. No, these idiots talk to the kid. They go out and meet up with the kid. Sometimes they're supposed to bring a gift or whatever, and they actually go and get it, and they bring it. Like, they brought all of this on themselves. Nobody told them to make these bad choices. Nobody told them to come to the house. Like, they followed through with this all on their own, and they got busted. And now, if somebody goes and goofs on them, now it's a problem. Oh, you're harassing. We gotta take down your channel. That's ridiculous. You know, and the thing, too, I think is dumb with them taking down his whole channel is there's a lot of options that they could employ. You know, they could either make his channel so that it's all restricted. Make it so you have to sign in and prove you're 18 plus or something. Or they can... You know, they have little features that they can, like, edit portions out. Oh, do you think something's a little too much? Fine, edit that out. So we can keep most of his video up and you just edit out a small portion that you deem unfit. Boom, there you go. Problem solved. Or, I don't know, just other options. Just to delete it like that is so rude. Like, he put in a lot of work. And these dickheads are just like, oh, we're gonna just take your channel down. Yeah, screw you and all that work that you put in over the years. Oh, well. I mean, geez, even if they have a problem with it, at the very least, then make it so we can't upload anymore. Keep all his videos active, but just be like, sorry, man, we're disabling your ability to upload. Just, even that's still kind of a dick move on their part, but at least it's like, you know, they're not throwing away all his hard work that he's done over the years. At least now it's just like, okay, I can't do any more, but... At least everything I have done still exists. It's still out there. You know, people can still enjoy it like my intent was when I made this. I don't know. It's just wrong what they do. It just makes me mad because it's so stupid. And then they're like, oh, we don't want to harm other users. What other users are you harming? Or would he be harming, I mean? Are you serious? He's not harming any users. If you're in the TCAP community, that's niche. Like, you're searching for it. You're not just accidentally stumbling across this. Like I said in the intro, Walls' channel, I think, was recommended to me. But why? Because I listened to Chris Hansen and all this. And other, I say other commentators. I don't really know who else. Although, the only other one I've done anytime fairly recently, in the past 5 years, was Gigi. But other than that, so it's more like Chris Hansen and stuff, and the Gordon Flowers and the Colorado Pet Patrol, and that's how it got brought up to me. But see, I bring that on myself. I listen to that, so it got recommended to me. So when I see this from Walls, I'm not like, oh my god, this is so offensive. I'm like, oh, this is cool. Let me check this out. Like, it's not bothering me. So what's their excuse? Oh, we want to be protective of other members of the community. Okay, alright, faggots at YouTube. I don't know who you think you're protecting. The people watching it are looking for it. I don't know. I just found it to be very disappointing, very wrong, and just a huge load of bullshit that's what they pulled. All because they don't like it. And it's just ridiculous that YouTube is so pro-pedal, basically. Like, what is wrong with you to be on that side of things? Jeez. I'm surprised all these other people, well, actually, no, so to say, these other people like Gordon Flowers and stuff, they don't have problems with their channels. No, they kind of do. They have to edit the crap out of it, severely edit it, to the point, sometimes you can't even hear what's happening, because it's edit, because, oh, forbid if we say anything freely, or even, Skeeter Hansen, he's got to edit the age out all the time. He's got to say cupcakes in place of the age, because forbid if you say the age. Don't really know why that's a problem. To make it aware what this idiot guy that got caught is trying to do. Oh, we can't say the age. Oh, we gotta pretend he's with an adult, I guess, right? I don't know. I just wanted to kind of, I don't know, say something about it, give a little memoriam in my own way, I guess, and just, yeah, bring light to YouTube's bullshit. And just, wish Walls the best moving forward, I guess, and hopefully he, either A, like I said, backed everything up, or B, is going to. Maybe he can start a Rumble. I mean, there is a channel on YouTube that, has his content that they kind of saved and they've re-uploaded, so there's that. I mean, it's not really Walls, though. I mean, it is him, but it's not him, you know what I mean? It's his videos, but it's not, I don't think it's his channel, unless that is his goofy backup channel or something, but otherwise, that's where I got all these introductory clips from, was that channel. But yeah, so, I guess that's all I got. Fuck you, YouTube. Fucking assholes.